Literary passage 2. Reading comprehension. आज हम करने जा रहे हैं लिटरेरी पैसेज 2 और प्रैक्टिस करने वाले हैं रीडिंग कॉम्प्रिहेंशन. इफ़ यू वांट टू नो मोर अबाउट मी देन चेक आउट द वीडियो डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स. ये पूरी वीडियो बायलिंगुअल है. प्लीज़ स्टे टिल द एंड. सबसे पहले सब्सक्राइब टू द चैनल. Join the Telegram group. Most important. Before we start with the literary passage, let's first do the questions. Literal comprehension. What material are the shingles of house made of, and what has affected their appearance? Why do the local children avoid the house? What does the word Dayaj most likely mean in the context of the passage? Which literary device is used prominently in the phrase "the sea, for all its beauty, could be a cruel mistress"? What can be inferred about Elara's relationship with the sea? Which of the following best represents a major theme of the passage? Identify the literary device used in the sentence. The house itself seemed to sigh, a silent witness to a story untold, a mystery unsolved. What is the meaning of the word elusive as used in the passage? What is most likely reason the garden is now a tangle of weeds? And the last question, what literary device used is wind sang through the broken window panes? Before we do the passage, let's go over some of the difficult words. Bluff, a steep cliff or bank usually overlooking a body of water. Shingles, thin overlapping pieces of material, often wood used to cover roofs and walls. Weathered, changed in appearance or texture by long exposure to elements, wind, rain, sun, etc. Relentless, constant and unyielding, persistent. Tragedy, a very sad event or situation, especially one involving death or suffering. Wheeled, flew in circles or curves. Obsession, an extreme preoccupation with something, a fixation. Rogue, an unusually large and powerful wave that occurs unexpectedly. Tempest, a violent windy storm. Churning, moving with great force and agitation, swirling violently. Abyss, a very deep chasm or void, some seemingly bottomless pit. Shrouded, covered or concealed, hidden from the view. Elusive, difficult to find, catch, or achieve, tending to evade grasp or pursuit. Sea foam, the frothy white substance formed on the surface of the sea by the actions of the waves. Dirge, a mournful song, piece of music or poem, especially for a funeral or memorial service, a lament for the dead. Mournful, expressing or feeling sadness or grief. Testament, something that serves as evidence or proof of effect, event, or quality. Vibrant, full of energy and life, bright and striking. Unending, continuing without stopping, and seems will never stop. We are going to start with a literary passage. The old house stood on a bluff overlooking the sea. Where was the old house? The old house stood on a high place overlooking the sea. Its grey shingles weathered by decades of salt spray and relentless wind. Its grey outside boards weathered by decades of salt spray and relentlessly strong wind. It had been empty for years, the locals said, ever since the tragedy, which is ever since the sad event that had happened. No one dared approach it, not even the boldest children, for the whispers followed it like seagulls that wheeled and cried overhead. Because there were whispers there, which could also mean that probably the house was haunted, and that is why there were whispers there, which were like the birds that were circling overhead and crying. And they spoke of a young woman, Elara, who had loved the sea with passion that bordered on obsession. She had spent hours on rocky shore collecting shells, sketching the waves, and dreaming of voyages to faraway lands. But the sea, for all its beauty, could be a cruel mistress. One stormy night, Elara vanished. Elara disappeared. Some said that she had been swept away by the rogue wave, her body claimed by the very element she adored. Others whispered of a darker fate, of a choice made in the heart of the tempest, a desperate leap in the churning of abyss. So what is it that is happening here? क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे कि एक जगह के बारे में बात करी गई है. एक घर है जो सी के पास है और बहुत पुराना हो चुका है, और वहाँ पे शायद एक लड़की रहती थी जिसका नाम था एलारा, जो कि अब वहाँ नहीं रहती है क्योंकि उस लड़की की मृत्यु हो चुकी है. अब वहाँ के जो लोकल्स हैं, जो लोग हैं जो आसपास रहते हैं, वो ये दो थ्योरीज़ हैं वहाँ पे जो सर्कुलेट कर रही हैं. एक कि उसको शायद कोई बड़ी सी वेव आई और उसको पूरी बॉडी को लेकर चली गई, या दूसरी थ्योरी ये सर्कुलेट कर रही है कि एलाना ने खुद ही अपनी जान दे दी. अब हम आगे बढ़ते हैं, और ये एक ऐसी जगह है जहाँ पे सबसे ब्रेवेस्ट ऑफ चिल्ड्रन, सबसे निडर बच्चे भी नहीं जाते हैं इस घर के अंदर, क्योंकि इसमें विस्पर्स सुनाई देती हैं. The truth remained shrouded in mist, as elusive as the sea form, mournful dirge for a life lost too soon. The truth stayed hidden in fog, hard to find. Elusive means hard to find, like a sea form that moved on the rocks below. Now the wind sang through the broken window panes, a mournful dirge for the life lost too soon. A sad song for life gone too soon. Dirge is mournful dirge, sad song for a life gone too soon. A melody that echoed the unending rhythm of the waves. The house itself seemed to sigh, a silent witness to a story untold, a mystery unsolved. The garden, once vibrant with roses and lavender, was now a tangle of weeds, a testament of the relentless passage of time and the enduring power of grief. तो इस बात का क्या मतलब है? The garden, which was once full of bright flowers, was now a mess of plans, showing how time keeps going while sadness stays. Now we'll do the question answers now. तो उसके क्वेश्चन आंसर शुरू करने से पहले हम लास्ट में ये पैराग्राफ में क्या डिस्कस किया गया है कि किसी को नहीं पता कि सच क्या है, सच कुछ भी हो सकता है. द हाउस itself seemed to sigh, a silent witness to a story untold. सिर्फ उस घर को ही पता है कि ये क्या मिस्ट्री है जो अनसॉल्व है, कि क्या हुआ था. और जो गार्डन है उस घर का, वहाँ पे पहले बहुत अच्छे सुंदर फ्लावर्स हुआ करते थे, पर अब सिर्फ वीड्स उगते हैं. अ टेस्टमेंट टू द रिलेंटलेस पैसेज ऑफ टाइम, कि वक्त बीतता जाता है लेकिन जो दर्द है वो कम नहीं होता. नाउ विल डू द क्वेश्चंस एंड आंसर्स. What material are the shingles of the house made of? What has affected their appearance? So the answer to this is wood, grey, affected by salt spray and wind. This is in the first line. Here. In the first line. Why do local children avoid the house? They are afraid of the overgrown garden. Unlikely. They believe it is haunted due to the tragedy of Elara's disappearance. Most likely, yes. And where is this answer? For the whispers. So most likely haunted. What does the word dirge mean most likely in the context of the passage? A cheerful song? No. A love poem? No. A fast-paced dance? No. A mournful song or a lament for dead? Most likely yes. We have already actually gone through the word meaning, so we know that this is what it means. But even in the context of the passage, all first three choices are very easily eliminated, which means only choice number D is the one which is left. Which literary device is used prominently in the phrase "the sea, for all its beauty, could be a cruel mistress"? The sea is being compared to a cruel mistress, which is the personification of the sea that is happening. So it is sea personification. What can be inferred about Elara's relationship with the sea? She was terrified of the sea? No. She had a deep and passionate love for the sea, bordering on obsession? Yes. She was indifferent to the sea? No. She only visited the sea occasionally? No. She was spending hours by the beach. Spent hours on the rocky shore collecting shells, catching waves. The young woman Elara who had loved the sea with passion that bordered on obsession. So this is number 5. Which of the following best represents a major theme in the passage? The importance of maintaining old buildings? Probably yes, but we don't think so. That's not the main theme. The main theme deals with a sense of loss and mystery. The dangers of childhood curiosity? No such thing. There are no repercussions that have been mentioned for the children even if they enter the house. The enduring power of nature and the mystery of loss? Yes. The benefits of living by the sea? No, it's not been talked about. And this is given to us in the last line, which is relentless passage of time and the enduring power of grief. The garden, once vibrant with roses and lavender, was now a tangle of weeds. a statement to the relentless passage of time and enduring power of grief. So this is answer number 6. Identify the literary device used in the sentence. The house itself seemed to sigh, a silent witness to a story untold, a mystery unsolved. So the house is sighing, which means it's like a human. That means again personification. What's the meaning of the word elusive? Difficult to find, catch, or achieve. We have already done this. What is the most likely reason the garden is now a tangle of weeds? The previous owners were poor gardeners. The climate is unsuitable for roses and lavender. No one has tended the garden since Elera's disappearance. Most likely, yes. Because everyone's afraid of entering the garden and the house. What literary device used is wind sang through the broken window pane. So the wind is singing like a human, which means it is personification. So now we move to the answers and I'll stay here for about 2 minutes. मैं 2 मिनट तक यहाँ तक रहूँगी ताकि आप ध्यान से इस वीडियो को यहाँ पे पॉज करके अच्छे से समझ सकें एंड यू कैन गो बैक टू द क्वेश्चंस and understand the answers correctly. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe to the channel. Join our Telegram group. This is CUET for English. And I am Riddhi signing off now.